Hey guys, Max Sleepy here, and welcome back to episode 3 and day 4 of our Germany Conquest in Call to Arms Gates of Hell Ostfront. Last episode we were the aggressors, so this episode we're going to be defending. We also spent our research points and we picked up some of these very nice Armoured Panzer Pioneer squads, 1944 variant, which is a really nice squad. We get Flamethrower, 2 MG42 gunners with piercing rounds, very exciting, as well as guys with Panzer Schreck rockets, which are really nice. So that's going to be a really useful bit of kit. And we also get this cool looking guy with his flamethrower. Nice little weapon there. And this guy also has a Panzerfaust. So we're going to get these guys in the squad. Our rifle squads we'll keep one, but the others are pretty much not going to be used anymore. We also picked up, we upgraded to Pack 38, and we can now take open blitz transports, and we've also got ourselves some of these nice little bits of kit, which are SDKFZ 251s with a 8cm mortar in the back, which are nice, and we've also got a few of these. So we're going to go into a much more mobile force now, so we can still base ourselves around the Panzer III, but with regards to our sort of infantry and our weapons and stuff, we're going to move to a more mobile mechanised army. I think is going to be the way forward for us. So be nice to have a command squad that's able to take a vehicle, but that's fine. This thing, I think, what we can always do is just put our command squad in one of these and just leave the troops behind. So we'll have our command squad in platoon 1. We're going to give them a KFZ 15. And then we need to buy some of these Armoured Panzer Pioneers, so we're going to buy 2 of them, and then we've got a rifle squad to go as well. So the first squad is just going to be Panzer Pioneers. It's just going to be infantry is kind of what I'm thinking. Let's take one of them. And they've got 4 more points, so let's pop the MGs in there. So they now have access to all of that. The second squad is going to have a... Actually, we don't need to take this because the command squad can go in that. Let's sell that up. And you gentlemen can just take... take a supply cart, why not? So your second platoon is going to have... Do we still need that? Not really. We don't really need the field gun either. Let's sell the 2 field guns, and then we can take... We need to get our mortar carrier back. So let's take that squad in there like that. And then let's put the guns in this one. The supply truck, the mortar, the flak, and they can still fit 5 points. And the field engineers. Let's remove those and put the medic in the first one. Then in the third platoon we will have the tanks, the machine guns, the supplies and the tank crew. We've got 94 points left if we want to take anything else. Is there anything else we can take manpower wise? Is there anything else we want to take? Is there anything else we need to take? We could just take a Sigrun squad. They're like prisoners basically. They're total crap. These Volkssturm are great though. I like their little fedoras. Phenomenal. We're obviously not going to use these because they're awful. Absolute crap. Do we just take an extra Sigrun squad just as some infantry support? Bearing in mind we're on the defense. I'm not too sure if I want anything else really. I'm kind of happy with that makeup. I mean, we'll see how good it is. We've still got 3 infantry squads, but these guys are going to have 2 MGs each, and we can give them more MGs because their half tracks come with this spare one on the back you can take off and give to a soldier. So all of these half tracks will be able to, same with this one, so we'll be able to give, like somebody in the command squad for example, we can give him a machine gun. These riflemen will be able to take the machine gun off of this, the machine gun off of this, so potentially the squads will end up with a lot more machine guns than they had. Just looking at our towing options, so we've got 3 things that need towing, 3 vehicles that can tow in there, nothing needs towing in there, nothing needs towing in there. So actually we've got the exact right amount. So anyway, let's now go into where we're going to be defending. So we're going to be defending here. It's for ammunition. Not the best, but not the worst either. I'd have rather had for research points, but we are going to need ammunition as the games go on because everything is supplied properly. But I hope everybody's doing well. Hopefully people who are watching are enjoying the series. If you've got any suggestions, any tips or tricks, do let me know. Pop it down in the comments. I'm always willing to listen. Just finishing off my beer. If you watch the episode, you know I like when I'm doing a recording session, I quite like to have a nice domestic lager. What's your favourite beer? Put down in the comments. If you watch this, let me know what your favourite beer is, or alcoholic drink in general. Some people don't like beer. Totally fine. Okay, so you guys are all going to load up in that. So these are our Panzer Pioneers. Right, so do we defend this position or do we defend this position? I think we defend... They're both pretty shit, I have to say. We defend this position, they're going to be coming down here. We defend this position, they're going to be potentially coming along the road. I think we're going to have to defend this position. So we're going to call it our 3rd squad. We're going to get our tanks up and in. It's quite annoying that they messed with the mod creator of the Conquest tweaks, messed with the bots. I mentioned in one of the other episodes, I used to use the Conquest Tweaks mod, which was a really good mod in my opinion. It was really nicely sort of put together. It fixed the few things I didn't like about how the Conquest mode worked. Yeah, it was a really nice mod. Cool, so you're just going to pull back to there, and then you're going to disgorge your Panzer Pioneers. So you are going to, so you see here, taking one of these riflemen, he's going to go and examine the half track, and he's going to take the drum mag, take a box of ammunition, and then he can join his squad, and then we can dump out the squad leader, and he can join his squad. This chap here, he's just got a car. Take the MG and some ammo. Good, so you guys now have a... So I think we're going to focus our troops on this side. Split the squad up. Press K to split the squad up. Just have the fill variable there. This squad is going to have their half track go up there. Get some medic tents built. You are going to have your area of operations here. Here. Really? It's probably because he's doing that. Hey, get in it, you donut. Sheriff looks up with him. And the Feldwebel. I really wish these guys would actually come with shovels. It's very frustrating that they don't. Just gonna have to take gentle direct control because sometimes the vehicle pathfinding is not very good. Right, let's try and get our supplies all set up. Idiot, get in. Get in. So we've got... What is wrong with this bloody half track? There. That's where I want you. These guys will now be able to set up. So I'm just setting up their auto-revive locations. So if anyone dies, if anyone like gets hit in those locations basically, the medic will go and sort them out. Right. You, the assistant leader, go over there and call in our final squad. It's good, so we're just gonna get this chap to you don't need a satchel charge, mate, trust. You'll be alright. they carry a lot of stuff. Alright, head over here. Join them. You guys. Okay. And then, right, you need to pick up them. You guys need to get in there. You need to pick up that. You need to pick up that. You boys need to run. Because you've got 2 tank ditches to build. Right. Get you guys up there. You get up there. Come on, in. Get in. Good. So this is why I was happy to have these as the final squad to be called in, because apart from these engineers who are going to have to run, everybody else has managed to drive here. You can see how rapidly everybody arrived here. Like, we got this set up very quickly. Right. You two. Dig yourself some foxholes. Are you lot actually basic, or like, are you just trying to piss me off? I know there's a broken plane there, and yes, that must be very, very scary for you. There's no need to like be a real royal pain in the arse about it. Right, so this is the mortar half track. Right, let's get the flak gun up here. Good. Let's have that gun over here. Always fun to try and work out who's manning these things. Right, you can just head over here. You two need to get a move on and dig some foxholes. You're fine. You're moving up there. This gun I'd like over here. You just move a little bit closer over there. That'll do. Substantially further than I wanted you to go, but well done. Great. You get yourself sorted. You go quickly. We're going to use this unit as a bit of a reserve. take the machine gun. Okay. Right. To prevent the truck becoming a target, you are just going to go over here and dig a hole. Take the machine gun off the front of that, because frankly, I'd rather have the machine gun. In a better world, I would set up in these woods, because I don't like setting up in woods. It's very annoying. But we have the positions we have, and we just have to make do. And this thing carries quite a lot actually. It's pretty good. Right, great. And great. Good, right. You boys, get into the back echelons. Dig yourselves 2 foxholes. Split up. And go well. So what we do now have are some very large squads of machine gun infantry. These Panzer Pioneers, for example, I think have 3 MG42s now. That's pretty disgusting. Nice. This is the one kind of map where the Ambulamets would be quite a good weapon. If you recall from the first episode, we found like a Molotov launcher. That would be quite effective here because it would burn down the forest. The enemy AI tend to like bring them in once and then they kind of abandon them. It's very much an anti-infantry only weapon. They are good, but you can get these guys to bring this ammunition actually over. Because we've got multiple heavy weapons here. Everything's as kind of set as it can be, really. What are they coming in with? And that flak is actually doing work. Good job. Ooh. Okay, so that B5's available. Don't let him go in it. Don't let him go in it. Kill him. Yes. We can try and take that when everything goes a little bit quieter. You guys have stopped crewing this. They got sniper or just a really accurate machine gun. It's only downside of digging in your tank sometimes. Can you attack it? Is there a reason you seem unable? Good. Maybe we'll position that tank over here. Right, you need to now bugger off. We're going to do a little cheeky bit of sandbagging. I think we're going to reposition you. So you're going to head down here, up there, up to there, up to there. Get back in your foxhole. Thank you. Right, get that fixed while you're there. So some of our machine gunners are now out of ammo. So you just got to drag that over there. Good shot. Good shot. Very good shot. I do have to wonder though, my incredible soldiers, was that the, by any chance, the BT-2 that we had selected to be the vehicle we would take? I think it was. You guys just available. So you're all going to crawl over to there. You're still soldiers. They've got a substantially better position than we do. This is not a nice map to defend on. It's Stop destroying the T-40! Oh, for God's sake, stop letting people get in them! Oh, please stop shooting it. I want it. I wanted it. Yep. Right, I'm gonna risk running them out. No, I can hear more vehicles. I can literally hear more vehicles just coming. There it is, look. T-26, although that was already knocked out. Right, tankman, lie down right there. Good shot. Maybe shoot this anti-tank gun though? Maybe? Shoot the anti-tank gun? That one? All right there? Alright. Just ignore it then. Bloody idiots. Why aren't you shooting at it? You not see it? How can that see us, but we can't see it? Explain it to me. Because I'd love to know. Right, you pillocks. Go and crew that bloody Panzer. And you. Why aren't you shooting at it? Well done. Can you shoot it or not? If you can't shoot it, just move. There you go. Did it for you. You're welcome. Don't turn around, just use reverse gear. Right. Shall we see if we can do this raid deep into enemy territory? Go and steal this vehicle. That is a nasty boy. Right there. Right, come on chaps. It's alright. Jump in. Come on home. Bring your prize. We actually will keep this as well. They're quite good little vehicles. Able to punch pretty substantially above their weight. We are at the point now where what we probably want to be doing is going to steal enemy equipment. So we have a DS-39 over here, that's not bad. The Maxim we won't bother with. 100% want this thing. And that's just another crap pack 36. Right. Quick as you can. Bring that big boy over. 76mm. Yeah, this is a good weapon. These are very good weapons. That thing will be able to pen. That can pen any of our tanks, especially the current ones. We've got the stuff we want, really. We lost the 34 there. Just send you over there. This was broken, but we can get the driver out to fix it. Everything else is in, at the very least, working order. Most things are in fighting order. 3 MGs in this squad now. You need a rifle. Go over here and take his. After all, he doesn't. He's not going to need it anymore, mate. Yeah, you're free to have that. That's better than a pistol, isn't it? There you go. You actually have a gun now. It's good, isn't it? Actually, be able to fire. And every time we resupply, all those spare MG42s that we took off our vehicles will go back. So we can effectively have multiple machine gunners in each squad. So this squad, for example, has 3. How good. This squad over here should have 3. 1, 2, 3. Phenomenal. And very, very useful to have that many machine gunners. But anyway, we're going to end that mission. And we're going to call that a massive win. Yeah, they killed 11 of us, but not bad really. And that was for ammo, wasn't it? Which is good, because we're going to have to resupply some troops. So we're going to resupply all. Now, if I look at this squad, you'll see, for example, this boy wasn't that squad. It was this squad. Was it you that picked up the rifle? Whoever picked up the rifle. But, for example, here, look what's on his back. And he's got sweet goggles as well. Was it not you that took the rifle? One of you took a rifle. Ah, you. There you go. So he's now got a rifle on his back. And this squad will also have a guy somewhere that will have an extra MG42. This boy. There you go. He's got another MG42. Meanwhile, these things, just get them back. I quite like the camo. Awesome. So, there we go. That's all of that. And now we have 6 research points. What are we going to spend those on? Potentially stage 4. But we are now attacking, so we need to look at what we're going to need to go on the offensive again. Now we could get Goliaths, which are my favourite things in the world. I adore Goliaths. These are brilliant. Little remote controlled mines, but they pack a hell of a punch. I think we probably want to look at getting some better armour. We got 6 points, so we still can't get to the F2. But we could. I mean, we could go up to the Alpha M. So we could get to the J, the late J, which has got a better gun. But really, the Panzer III isn't worth rocking through. But then we could go for the Stug, potentially, which are good. It's all a little bit whatever you like, really. Infantry wise, I don't think we need to worry anymore. Those armoured Panzer Pioneers are very good. The only thing we could maybe go into is like armoured rifle squads and move up to the assault rifle troops, but there isn't really a need to. Like, you definitely don't need to. That's very much a if you want to, you can kind of thing. These are not worth going for. The Panzerbusch, they're not worth it at all. They're good for light vehicles only, and I mean light vehicles. We could upgun our anti-tank guns. Potentially, we could get all the way to the Pack 40. That is quite tempting. As cool as they are, I don't recommend the Nebelwerfers at all. I don't think they're worth it. This is a it's not Flampanzer, but this has got flamethrowers on it, which is quite good. Kind of tempted, but it's a bit of a shame you have to waste the research points on like the Alpha D, because it doesn't really change that much. In fact, it's basically the same thing. I'm just trying to work out, do we need the Panzer IVs? Like, do we need to upgun our tanks at this point? Or do we start going for the sort of cannon-armed Sonderkraftzeugs? So that's the... These are like the little scout ones. So this is the D. That'll be the next one we upgrade to. You can see it's very, very similar. Pretty much the same vehicle. It's the Howling Cow launcher. This is the one with the flamethrowers. They're just a meme, if I'm honest. This will be the next one afterwards. So it's got a anti-aircraft gun on it, which is pretty nice. And then you move into the triple anti-aircraft gun before you reach this one, which has got a Pack 40 on it. These aren't that good. I don't recommend them personally. They're not ironically, they're not mobile enough. Their camouflage is not good enough. They just present a very large target. The Pack 40 is a good gun, but you're better off just having an actual Pack 40, and if you needed to get somewhere, just tow it with a cheap vehicle, really. So what do we go for? Or do we just go for the memes and get like... We could afford to get a Marder. We could afford to go to the Sturmpanzer, which is just a box, basically. If we go for the Panzer IV, though, we can go for some of the proper memes like the Verbal Wind and the Ostwind. And then we can end up with the Jagdpanzers, which are very good. Although I do prefer the Panzerjäger or the Jagdtiger. Sorry, that's the Jagdtiger. It's the early Jagdtiger. It's the late Jagdtiger. What do we go for? What do we go for? What do we go for? So we could get up to this. I'm going to do it. We're not going to bother with the Pack 40 version though. It's just simply not worth it. So we now have access to this absolute meme wagon. 15-meter drilling. It's got pretty crap pen, all things considered. They're just 50mm MGs basically. What's this bad boy got? It's a 2cm autocannon. But this would be quite nice for just wiping out infantry basically. Should we take a punt on one? Yeah, let's take a punt on one. I'd like to fit that in somewhere, but I think it will have to wait. Yeah, we've got 25 points worth to fit in. Oh no, we can afford. Let's take it. Let's take it. The BA6 can hang about. We will try and fit it in somewhere, but for now, let's hold off. But that's going to be the end of this episode, guys and girls. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike and a comment. Let me know what you didn't enjoy about it. And hey, if you want to see more, just press that subscribe button. You know exactly where it is. Everybody knows how YouTube works. Plenty more content to come. As always, thanks everybody for watching. Every view is appreciated. And this has been Max Sleepy, signing off. Thank you.